Since 1968, the Mint 400 has been the toughest off-road race in North America, drawing drivers and teams from around the world to compete in one of the most prestigious race events ever held. The week building up to the race has become more of a Mardi Gras than a traditional race, offering fans and spectators plenty of opportunity to get close to the action, the drivers, and the preparations for the race itself. On Wednesday, before the race, competitors staged their vehicles for the annual Vehicle Procession up the Las Vegas Strip.
We are live on the Vegas Strip.
Thousands of spectators lined the sidewalks and overpasses to get a close look at the competitors, the vehicles, and classes set to compete. The annual Vehicle Procession has become one of the most visible and popular events surrounding the Mint 400. On Thursday morning, trick trucks and unlimited class vehicles stage for the Method Race Wheels time trials. Gaining the fastest time here puts drivers first at the start line for Saturday's race. With 67 unlimited racers competing in the time trials, all vying for the coveted position, drivers here are put to their first real test of the Mint 400. With a single lap covering about 5 miles, drivers have to navigate mixed terrain and challenges to earn the coveted spot. Rugged Radio sponsored drivers and teams like RPM Off-Road, Jason Voss, Jason Coleman with Stronghold Motorsports, Cole Potts, Jesse Jones, Beverly Wilson, and Justin Lofton push hard to make their truck, their skill, and their timing better than their competitors. Close to the finish of this year's time trials, last year's champion Justin Lofton broke a drive shaft, sending him to the back for Saturday's race, putting him in the 65th start for the line. As soon as the time trials end, drivers head out to make repairs and preparations for Tech and Contingency as well as race day itself. But Thursday night, the action doesn't stop. On Fremont Street, vendors are setting up, the Pit Crew Challenge is underway, and Rugged Radios hosts the Mint 400 meet and greet, allowing fans to connect with their favorite drivers for photos and autographs. With 26 drivers appearing over a 3-hour period, the Rugged Radios meet and greet was a huge hit with drivers and fans alike. The annual Rugged Radios meet and greet has become a staple of the Mint 400 and is growing every year. Friday, starting at 8 a.m., competitors are already lined up for Tech and Contingency. Here, drivers must get their vehicle and equipment through safety inspection and make sure everything is up to regulations. With vendors lining the streets for blocks, it's the opportunity for teams to acquire last-minute equipment and essentials for the race. It also provides fans and off-road enthusiasts a time to shop at one of the biggest proverbial off-road malls in the world. At Rugged Radios, both techs and salespeople assist customers and race teams with radio programming and last-minute adjustments to deliver perfect communications for race day. Fans from around the world finally get the opportunity to connect a face to a business and understand the options and power of good two-way communications. Friday also affords an occasional opportunity to interview drivers prior to the big race.
I'm Brandon Sims. We're here at the Contingency at Mint 400 2017. You know, this is the exact same car I've been running for almost 2.5 years now. So basically, this is the first time I put a new motor in it, so it's got 2017 power plant now. So we've got the 168 horse, got the 2017 transmission. I updated all the plastics on it to match the 2017. That way it looks like the 2017 Polaris RZR. Other than that, I didn't want to change the thing that's been working because it's been killing it. I mean, we've hit the podium every race since Mint last year. We've been on the podium every race. The communication is key with us. I mean, if you can't communicate, you know, and the way our class is getting, we've got so many people that I actually lost the last race at Parker by 8 seconds due to an issue that I didn't know that somebody was sneaking up on me. So now we communicate with our pits, you know, that way with 100 people, you need to know who's coming from the very back and coming up front. So where I've had issues with a communication issue where I've installed something incorrectly and I've had, you know, the Rugged team show up at my pit before the race, the night before the race, whatever it be, you know, and they're there to take care of it. You know, they don't ask questions, they just show up and, you know, they take care of the issue, you know, whether it's simple, hard, you know, they're always there to take care of it. So the on-site support's awesome, the trackside support's awesome. Any kind of support that they have, it's all awesome. They've always taken care of us. And I've, you know, I also sell the Rugged brand to customers and stuff. And they always come back super ecstatic about how their communications work. They love listening to the music. They never have any issues. So, you know, and that's all what it's about. I love to be able to sell a product that I run and feel good about it.
My name is Ryan Piplick, here at the Mint 400. Super excited. This is going to be the first race of my brand new Polaris RZR Turbo. Just got it finished last week. I'm excited to have Rugged radios on board, taking care of all my communications. Best place to be when you want to talk to your pit crew. Brand new car. We got the car Thanksgiving weekend. Took it down to my builder at Long Travel Industries. They basically stripped it all the way down to the bare frame and built it ground up, so it's got the full tube chassis. The only thing it's really got on there is the bottom frame rail is the requirement. As you see, Long Travel Industries does a lot of fantastic fab work, from the panels to the custom paneling to just the all-around look of the car. I am super excited the way it turned out. And I only got 1 day of testing on this car, so I got 20 miles. So come Saturday, I'm going to be able to put at least 400 miles. And when it's over, I think I'll be an experienced driver in this car. Yeah, we drew 26. I guess it's not bad and it's not good. It's dead middle. It's a 52 team class on this Mint 400. So I got 26 or 25 people in front of me, another 25 behind me. So it's going to be a great weekend. I'm just going to basically drive conservative, try and figure out the car the first lap, and then I'm going to start picking it up. And, you know, I want to drive smart because, you know, we came here to get points. We want to drive, we want to finish. Ultimately, I want to win, there's no doubt about it. So when I come here to win, so that's what I'm here for. Follow me on Instagram at Ryan Piplick or Ryan Piplick Side by Side Pro on Facebook. Go ahead and give me a follow. I really appreciate it.
Saturday, race day. The action begins before dawn with all classes except trick trucks making their start to the finish line. Over 300 competitors mark the start of the 2017 Mint 400. The class of a particular vehicle determines how many laps that team must complete in order to cross the finish line. Most make it off the line without problems, but as the day wears on and the course wears on the vehicles, fate and luck come together to affect the outcome for many. Broken components, rollovers, and inexplicable malfunctions will eliminate many from crossing the finish line. Some will have to abandon their vehicle and do recovery the next day. As the morning sun hits the desert, vehicles start completing their first laps and drivers find their rhythm and stride to push through the next laps. In the UTV class, Mitch Guthrie Jr. held a strong lead and was able to maintain that lead to claim the win for the UTV class. midday, trick trucks were staging and ready to launch off the starting line. With 67 trucks, it took almost an hour to get each of them out onto the field and begin their race to the finish line. This year's course challenged drivers in new ways with tight corners, new jumps, and windy conditions. Like the classes before them, after completing the first lap, trick truck competitors found their groove and gave everything they had, pushing themselves and their vehicles to take the mid-400 win. As the day went longer, the course miles started racking up and the finish line became a tangible feat for many drivers. The day started before dawn and will end after dark as the trick trucks work their way through the third lap in the dark. Fans gathered by the podium near the finish line to see who would take the win and if adjusted times would be a factor in the outcome. When the day was done, the mid-400 champions were crowned, with Rob McCachran taking first place, Jason Voss second, and Annie McMillan taking third. The 2017 Mint 400. The legend of the Great American Off-Road Race continues, and next year will be even bigger and more spectacular. Be sure to visit the Rugged Radios photo gallery, available at facebook.com/rugged.radios, for highlight shots from the week of action in Las Vegas. Until next year, work, race, play. Rugged Radios. We are the authority in communications.